Alrighty then, g'day guys, and welcome. My name is Michael, and I am the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Curse of Strahd, our D&D horror adventure set in the lands of Barovia. Joining me today are my wonderful array of Patreons who support the channel and help me keep the lights on here as kind of a thing that we do, of course, to thank them for this wonderful contribution. We sit down, we play, and we enjoy a game together with you, fine and wonderful people. It's so good to see so many very, very familiar faces here in chat. We love seeing so many people coming in and tuning in. Many of these people here are streamers as well, so do get to know each other. Say hi, let us know if you are streaming and what you guys are doing. I'll try and do shout outs for everyone because, yeah, you know what? You guys are my friends and I love hanging out with each and every one of you. Now, guys, if you are here in chat today, then you know there's a way that the Dead Aussie runs his channels. There's a way that we run our games, and that is you in the audience. You are not an audience member. I mean, you are, but you're not. You guys are behind the GM screen with me, and we are going to be playing Curse of Strahd with you guys helping me GM, coming up with ideas, unique plans, little plot twists and the like, and making things interesting for them. Now, there are a number of ways that you guys can do this. First of all, I am going to be active in chat, and I will be reading what everyone says. Secondly, we have channel points, which will allow you to influence the course of the game as we play. And 3, via donations, which we don't usually do for these sorts of shows, but because we kind of have set a precedence of accepting them, you know, we're going to do them. Based on the level of donation, we will follow a rigorous template. So basically, you know, like $10 will get like a kind of a cool little once-off quirk for someone. All the way through to $50, I'll make a Hero Forge mini and throw a character of yours into the game, right? So, you know, just to kind of give you a scope of what we do here. But of course, everything is purely voluntary. This entire show segment, as it were, is paid by these lovely people and their wonderful contribution to my channel and to this thing that I do. So, to begin, of course, let's meet these incredible players and the characters that they're going to play, starting with none other than the channel's own Immersion Diversion, otherwise known as Neil. We've seen him on Mondays. We see him on Wednesdays. We can't get rid of him. Good evening, Neil. How you doing, buddy?
Good, Michael. How are you?
Doing absolutely awesome, dude. Tell us about Vagog.
Well, Vagog is currently blind, as he cannot see the GM, so... But yes, Vagog is a... Yay! But yes, Vagog is a Goliath wizard and a teacher currently looking for his students in the town, or in the countryside of Barovia. And I've currently found one of them, not in the best state, and also, yeah, he was dead. So that kind of sucked. But there's still 2 to be found, hopefully.
All right, fantastic. Next up, of course, a fellow Australian. We have none other than Charles from Iron... geez, I completely forgot it. Iron Ghost Gaming.
Iron Ghost.
There you go. Playing the role of Argento, the Dragonborn Paladin. Good evening, Charles.
Good evening. How's it going?
It's going absolutely well, thank you. Tell us how fare thee, and tell us about your character.
Yes, Argento is a bit of a, some people might say a bit of a hot mess sometimes. He's a bit loose with the Warhammer. He'll just smash anything and everything in his way, even though doors are unlocked and don't need to be smashed down. But hey, you know, it's all part and parcel for the Dragonborn who tends to take out his frustrations on inanimate objects. So yeah, he's sort of having a bit of fun here and really learning who he is and finding out a lot about himself in the, I guess, the most recent episodes and his background. So he's really starting to get some substance to what he needs to do here and what his mission is.
Awesome, awesome. All right, next up, of course, another Australian. We have Tim playing the role of the Satyr Domiro. Good evening, and tell us, Tim, of your character and what we can expect from them.
Good evening, Michael. Well, what to expect? Well, I think you can expect some pretty good consistency in the attempt to talk to anything and everything. Not unwilling to move on to the stabby, but always willing to try alternatives first, if possible, and sometimes even during.
All right, fantastic. And last but not least, playing the role of the changeling cleric, Esther, is none other than Mac. G'day, Mac. How you doing?
Doing okay. How are you?
I am absolutely fine, thank you. Tell us about Esther and what the audience can expect from this incredible character.
So yeah, Esther is a changing cleric, grave cleric specifically, and sorry, my head hurts. Sorry. Trying to figure out what to say.
The Grave Cleric, somebody who is into the witchcraft style of Haitian magic, if I'm not mistaken. And a person who, of course, has a strong connection to the people of Barovia and wanting to help them through the dark times they seem to be going through. Sound about right?
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. All right. Accompanying the group are, of course, two particular individuals. Well, yeah, one and a bit. We'll get into that in a second. The first, of course, is none other than Sir Tem, the gnomish paladin. Yes, that's right. I'm down in the bottom corner over there. And I am on a quest to try and save the Lady Irina from the clutches of the evil Count Strahd. I have been traveling...
on the roof at the moment?
I am maybe on the roof, but listen, I am still trying nonetheless. Trapped in web though I may be, I am still attempting to save the Lady Irina, and it will happen, for I am mighty. The other individual happens to be carried by Argento. Yeah, hey, how's it going? My name is Tim, and I'm helping. Yes.
Yes.
Helping him into an early grave. Helping him find Lady Irina. Yes, that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Which may still be an early grave.
Yeah, maybe. All right. So, with our colorful cast of crazies together, we now begin our journey back into Barovia as we start today's session. All right. Now, of course, all sounds come courtesy of Sirenscape. All beautiful miniatures are courtesy of HeroForge. And the virtual tabletop of our choice is Fantasy Ground. So we give thanks to all of these wonderful places for allowing us to play. Our journey commences back under the thunderous, stormy skies of Barovia in Castle Ravenloft. A tall, twitching spire filled with death and destruction. As we enter into the deep and dark walls, we find Argento, Vagag, and Demiro deep underground, down where they had managed to reunite after being separated thanks to the rather sinister groundskeeper. Esther is, however, upstairs, dealing with Lady Irina, a spider-like creature of immense proportion, who has indulged in the idea of happiness, something that the spider lady had not considered. She had offered to teach Esther the ways of the weave magic, only to have her own mind suddenly start to twinge and snap under the strain like a taut piece of thread. It is here that we pick up as Esther The spider woman seems to have crawled back up into the webs. Her shrieks echo, almost as if she has traveled a great distance away. You can see the bodies of those hanging from the ceiling still there. She seems to cry out, "My happiness! My happiness! Where did I put it? Where did I leave it?" The roof itself shakes, and more cobwebs and dust falls from the sky on top of you. It almost feels like the roof is about to cave in. The body of Sir Tem suddenly falls with a thud, still wrapped in webs to the ground, his little white cocoon sort of wriggling about.
May I go? May I go over to Sir Tem's body?
Absolutely. You make your way over to the small form. He writhes and he wriggles.
Yes. Okay. I still have the pike, right? So, well, I do have a dagger, I think. And could I try to cut him out, or is it still connected to the hair, or has it like fallen out?
No, you've got your knife. You pull it out, and as you do so, you begin to slice through the thick bits of silk. They cut, but it's very, very hard. And eventually you hear this, who goes there? I swear, if I get out of here, I'm going to put my foot so far off your... Oh, Lady Esther, it's you. Oh, you've come to rescue me.
Sorry, one second. So Tim, I would suggest going and warning the others right now.
Warning the others? Where are they?
Downstairs. Be careful on those steps.
Yes, of course. Lead the way. You have my blade. As he, looks around. You have... Oh, yes. Shing! My blade. Excellent. Meanwhile, down in the basement. There we go. All right. Vagag and Demiro have bumped into Argento, who has gone on his own adventure for quite some time now. And after finally reuniting and introducing themselves to their new companion, have ascertained that the groundskeeper Cyrus Bellevue, a rather nasty, grimy individual, who for our audience members we shall put on screen. All right, there he is. Yeah. Has managed to retreat for the time being. To where, we're uncertain. All right. The scene is yours.
Argento, we need to take you. We need to take you back upstairs. We need to get these barrels up there before Esther gets eaten.
Sounds fair. Let's lead the way. Let's go.
All right. You make your way over to the barrels. Now, the barrels in this chamber are stagnant and smell quite powerfully of both the alcoholic smell of wine and the smell of decay and fermentation. Lying on the ground is a spilled barrel of red wine filled with the bodies of Silver Dragonborn, Argento's people. Several of the barrels remain unbroken. You find and you pick and choose one of which to pick up. Between the lot of you, you will be able to lift it quite well. But by the time that you have gone to lift and push it, you can hear the sounds of footsteps coming down the staircase, running at a hasted pace. It is the sound of Esther and Sir Tem.
Esther, Tim,
I hadn't meant to leave. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I can go down if you want me to.
Oh, you didn't want to go down with them?
No, I just didn't know whenever we were leaving. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing. But yes, you can get down there, as quickly as you can. Because keeping in mind, by the time it by the time they unload the barrel and put it up and then start moving it, it's a heavy barrel with like at least 6 corpses in it, you know. So it is going to take more time for them to get that barrel up the stairs than it'll take for 2 people to run down.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Esther, Tim, I mean, what are you doing here? Weren't you supposed to be up there? We were about to bring the barrel up. I mean, it's good that you got Tim. What happened?
Right. Sorry.
So Tim says, if I may, Lady Esther, it appears as though the creature started to go mad. Something that Esther had said drove her away, made her angered. I couldn't quite hear what the conversation was about, but whatever it was damn brave if it managed to get that foul creature to retreat. Esther, you are fairly confident that creature has not retreated at all. That creature is now enraged that you have not only refused the gift that she was about to give, but also kind of shook her mental stability. Broke her calm. You broke her calm.
Just given her quite a fine talking to.
I look at him about to interject with Sir Tim, and then Demir talks to her. She has not retreated. I have to get back up there.
Oh, perhaps she's just resting.
I think we all could.
I think we should probably take the food because we did promise it.
Yeah. Do I have? I don't know if I could lift it on my own, but if you want to go up and let her know we're coming with the food, I'd be okay with that. I mean, it shouldn't take us too long to get it up.
I would probably suggest that one doesn't return without the food at this point.
How much would one of these barrels weigh?
About 600 pounds.
600 pounds? Oh, shit.
One of you.
My weight right now. I could lift.
I'm sure we can carry it between us.
At 40, I'm at 46 right now. I have an idea, and then you guys. Okay. So my idea is that because one of the spells that I just got, I have the ability to I can cast fly on myself, and then I could lift the barrel. I wouldn't be able to move it, but if I could lift it, and then you guys push it along, you know.
Can you lift 600 pounds?
My lift, push, drag is 720.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm at 46 right now, so. Yeah, if you guys want to push it along as I lift it, while I'm flying kind of above it, you know, like tie it around me and then just fly up a tiny little bit. It might be easier to get up the stairs that way.
I mean, the stairs look pretty big.
Were they trapped? Are there traps on the stairs like they said?
There was one. Yeah, watch that fifth step.
Oh. What is this creature? Was it? What's going on up there? I'm a bit lost.
Argento hasn't been up there.
Well, I suppose technically we don't have to go back up there. But were we to return, we did promise a rather large articulate spider that we would fetch a meal from Strahd's private cellar for it, for which it was appreciative since it apparently has been neglected by Strahd for quite some time now.
What was she going to give in return for this meal? Passage
well,
or?
She
It
was
was-
going to give back Tim.
Yeah, it was going to return Tem, and now that Tem is already returned, well, I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Perhaps just the promise not to take another one.
Keep the
There we
wine
go.
for yourself.
Well, this is a great question. Why did she give Tim on without this meal? That's a good question. I'm a bit confused here. I don't
Well, I'm not sure she intended to.
see. So if we go back, she may not care we're bringing food.
Maybe
Possibly.
Tim's right, and we don't go that way.
I mean, we could go another way.
But Esther, you said you wanted to go back to her?
There's something not right. I asked her if she was happy, and something snapped in her, and I just want to help, but I don't know what to do.
Well, should we wish to turn the tides of our chances with Strahd, then getting the denizens of his castle on our side would surely, benefit.
Yes, I've seen some strange things here. I've witnessed some strange apparitions, and of course, I've got a talking skeleton friend now who travels with us. Esther, this is Tim. Tim, this is Sir Tim and Esther.
My name is Sir Tem, not Tim. To be clear.
Sir Tim.
Yes.
Oh, Sir Tim.
Yes. Well, nice to meet you, Tim.
Never mind.
Also, point of note, I am not a skeleton. I am the mortally challenged. That is all.
Very good.
Yep.
Yes.
Well,
So,
just in case, anyway, for really quick, if we do decide to go back up there, Esther, come over here really quick, and I'm going to take a minute and cast Fortune's Favor on her.
well, like I said, I'm happy to go. We can face any challenge, I believe. However, if anything goes wrong, we may have to kill this creature. And I don't know what that's going to,
I don't know if it's
I don't know how it's going to affect things around here.
He said kill the creature.
You haven't seen the size of that thing, Argento. Think.
No, that's fine. Let's see him do it. You know what? While you're at it, here, use some spider web from the walls to pull the moon out of the sky. You amuse me, lizard man.
Well, our backup plan was at best we might
Die?
at least
Yes,
shy
I agree.
away with this bomb.
Bomb? What bomb?
Well, more of a oil flask with a wick that could set the web on fire. She seemed fairly sensitive to the web, so
Well, it is her hair, I think. Or at least
yeah.
that's what happened when she got me. And my men. Oh, the screams. The screams.
Well,
I would consider that a last resort because
They dies.
No, they died. That was the noise they made.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, Demira. They were being very rude.
I was just saying, I think we should use that as a last resort. We're not really sure what
Ah,
the impact of it would be.
well,
well,
I mean,
just to
look,
give
if
you
I'm being
guys a
honest,
bit
the last
of,
resort should be you swallowing that bomb and exploding yourselves from the inside. Bang! Yep. Mm-hmm.
as I was saying there, Esther would like to say something. Go ahead.
I had a question from last session.
Sure, go ahead.
Sorry. she had said something about taking me or something at the end. Like,
Yep.
If I can recall. Okay, I didn't know if I was remembering correctly.
Yep, she has every intention of trying to take you for her own.
Okay. Sorry, I was just trying to make sure I remember that right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know we cliffhangered with her wanting to take you, but
Yeah.
she's not going to take you this second.
Yeah.
But what you do hear in the distance is the following. Maybe. It seems to be coming from further down the corridor. Still on the same floor that you're on, but to the west. Also, we have a plot twist from AK Writer. The way the plot twists work are channel points as they are redeemed. I shuffle a deck of plot twists. By the way, we are going to be working on stream loot, so you'll actually be able to generate plot twist cards, which will be a lot of fun when we get those up and running. But they're in the cards, as it were. All right, you get to pick one or two. You have Backstabbed and Agony of Defeat. So, AK Rider, you get to pick one of those two plot twists.
No.
And they come into being in today's episode.
Uh-oh.
All right. So, continuing on. The ghostly sound of the song seems to come from just over. Oh, come back here, you. There we go. Just over this area here. So up near the bone room.
Yeah.
That sounded like some sort of mermaid.
Yes.
Isn't that where you came from, Argento?
Yes, it is. I was about to tell you all that snuck into this room and it's riddled with bones, as you can tell. This is where I found Tim. And there's a lot of other strange things in there. I found a skull of a dragon who spoke to me.
It sounds like numerous enchantments going on there. Most of all, the one that would cause Argento to sneak.
Yes, it's a lot of strange things going on there. Tim has told me that Irina is over there down a corridor, but I didn't dare go down there by myself. I was
Coward!
I don't trust this place at all, so something is definitely wrong. But as I was saying, with the skull of the dragon, it spoke to me and told me of an allegiance. And
Oh, yes, no, I see
I,
now. Yes, no, Dragon Skull went and spoke to you, and it's all, ooh, yes, Mr. Dragon, no, Mr. Dragon, yes, 3 bags full, Mr. Dragon. But a human skull talks to you, and it's all like, I don't trust that man,
Well, I don't want to
I
be,
did put you on my shoulder.
It's true, but I am
don't
still
want to be
offended.
alarmed about anything, but there seems to be an awful lot of skulls talking to you, Argento.
Yes. It is very off-putting, I must say. This place is creeping me out a little bit. I don't.
There's 2 more than any usual day.
Yes.
Yes.
So, but as the dragon has spoken of an order that I can, if we return its skull, we can get allies to possibly help us here.
Maybe we could return Tim at the same time.
Yes.
Wait, you wish to
Yes.
return me? Whatever do you mean? Like, put me back where I came from? Put that big thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me. So help me.
All I can say is Strahd is a very evil creature, and he must be destroyed.
Oh, yes. Strahd is most evil.
If you help us find that skull and Irina, we can return your head to where it belonged as well.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, we will.
Everyone says the same thing. Oh, we'll help you, Mr. Skeleton. Oh, we're going to put your your skull back in. We're not going to start drinking grog out of it. No! Lies! All lies!
Well, he did say Irina was over there. As I said, I didn't go investigate.
Well, I
Didn't want to get too far away from you. So happy to go wherever you guys like. But
well, I mean, I'd be interested in having a look where you said Irina seems to be, since that really was why we came here. As to Strahd, I mean, he might be evil. We've had one perspective on that so far. I don't generally jump straight to destruction of things just because I disagree with them, but I'll reserve that judgment.
Okay, I'm good to go.
that is fine.
Esther,
To the voice as well.
what was that?
Should we look into the voice as well?
Well, that seems to be coming from where Irina is, you say, Argento. Or at least you say Tim said that.
Yeah, Tim says she's over in that direction. Yes, we would have to go that way.
Oh,
Jasmine.
I can't see the spider coming down here to get us, so I suppose we've got a bit of time.
Do I think, from looking at the hallway and from what we saw earlier, do we think that the spider could fit in this room?
Probably not.
Okay, so we might be safe for now, as long as there's not an entryway bigger or smaller or bigger than what we were in before. Maybe she won't be able to come after us. So, and if she does try, then maybe she won't be in the alley, or maybe she won't be in the room we were in before if she's constantly trying to look for us. So,
well, I suspect that she's never been down here, given that she didn't just have access to the kitchen and the Strahd cellar.
that is true. I'm down to go to where that voice came from. Also,
Jasmine. Let's investigate another ghost.
All right. After a lengthy discussion in front of the barrels and the like, you decide to investigate the sound of the enchanting voice. As Argento had described previously, the room that lied at the end of the corridor was indeed a room filled with the bones of thousands upon thousands of creatures, some fashioned into furniture while others piled into a variety of directions. Now, the voice you can hear seems to come from the northernmost door that you can see at the end over here. However, Tim, the skull, mentions that Irina is over this way.
So the skull that Argento was talking about is to the right, and Tim was talking about the left for Irina.
Well, I say we probably head towards Irina, find out if Tim is just fooling us with some skullduggery.
Yes. See if Tim will pass the test. He did say she was down this corridor at the end.
All right, let's go.
Bear with me for one moment while I...
Also, Esther, don't forget that you've got Fortune's favor on you. It lets you roll 20 on a attack roll, ability roll, or a saving throw.
Okay. Sorry, I just need to make sure I'm sending you in the right direction. Because I do want to send you in the right direction. I just need to make sure.
And it lasts an hour, so.
Okay. No, apologies. Looks like I'll need to do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah. Okay. So. There we go. No, that's not it. There we go. Okay, and... Yes.
you about to stick a paper map up to your camera?
Yeah, that's exactly it. No, not quite. Yep, that's there, that's there. Okay, so. Okay, so map 6, that's where I need to be. Okay. Good, I know where I am. So you guys are there. Map 6 is here. Excellent. Aha! All right.
So to show that I cast it, I'll put it in here. That would be.
So.
Nope. Okay.
You begin to make your way following the sounds of the haunting melody. Now, you want to see if the skull is trustworthy by heading in that direction first?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, he says in quite a distinct voice, "Yes, no, this is exactly the way." As you open the door, you can see a long corridor. Several very, very large cells look to fill each and every one of these tiny chambers. Let's just get you to move to here so I can show everyone the map. There we go. All right. And boop. There we go. All right. Now, the corridor that you can see is a long and a wide corridor with, as I said, several alcoves. Sticky yellow lichen covers the ceiling of this cold and damp 10-foot wide passage. There is what looks to be a ring of keys dangling from the end of one of the rooms at the far end of the corridor. And Tim says, "Yes, there. The far room on the left. That is where you'll find your Lady Irina."
How long is the room?
It's about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet.
50. Okay.
Anything else in the other rooms or just benches?
In each of these rooms, you can see that there is a bed and some sort of like footlocker kind of looking thing, as well as a pile of bones. Just kind of in each of these cells. They're not cells, they're opened areas, but like in each of these bunks.
Okay.
Should
Come
we
now, quick.
check for traps anywhere? Do you think this room might be rigged, Tim? Are there traps here?
Oh, there's no traps here. Nope, not a single trap.
Well, I'll head in.
Ah.
We haven't got the map, so I can't.
Oh, you don't have the map? Oh, what have I been doing? There we go. All right. And then let's give you that. So there you go. You should be able to see that now.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
All right.
I'll cautiously follow behind it.
Sure. All right. Again, you can see just a myriad of these dead bodies lying in each of these rooms, decayed to the point of absolute rot. As you get about halfway through the chambers, you hear this very distinct
Distinct. As in we'd recognize it, or it's just an obvious tapping?
It cuts through the silence that is otherwise here.
What is that tapping sound, Tim?
I'll call out. Hello.
There is no
Who's that
response.
tapping?
Who is that tapping at my chamber door?
I'm going to step forward and I'm going to actually cast Detect Magic now. So I actually have that spell now.
All right. As you actually cast Detect Magic, your vision begins to look upon the room, you see no magic anywhere. At least that isn't coming from the walls themselves. The constant permeation of necrotic energies that just envelop this whole area.
Okay. It's within 30 feet, so if I moved over here, the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, you see the same thing.
Okay. I kind of bring up to Demiro and Argento. Nothing super magical in the area other than the walls are just already like necrotic and everything.
Yep.
So
I'll have a look around the corner.
Yeah. I'll make my way towards the end as well.
All right. Looking around the corner, what you see is a rather strange sight. A coffin that seems to be propped up against the wall here. And a pair of boots, maybe guard boots, that seem to be kicking the actual coffin. And that's the sound of the tapping. Every now and then you just hear this.
Like how consistent the thud is.
Do you make of this, Demiro?
I'll go and knock on the coffin.
All right. As you knock on the coffin, you hear the sounds of movement from inside, muffled rattlings and fabrics moving about. He says, "There, see, I told you. The Lady Irina is alive!" Do not doubt me.
Well, I mean, last I checked, she wasn't a coffin, but...
Well, last you checked, she wasn't in Strahd's castle, but here we both are.
Well, no, last we checked, she was in Strahd's castle.
Hello, cat. Meow, 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 meow. Meow,
is
meow.
the coffin locked, openable, sealed?
As you examine it, it appears to be sealed, but not locked.
Right. The boots appear to be moving by themselves, do they?
They do.
And do any of us recognize them as boots that Irina was wearing, or just...
No, they appear to be guard boots.
What does that mean?
Like leather strapped boots that you would see normally attached to a uniform.
Right.
Do not worry
not
about the
boots.
boots you can see.
Not boots that are guarding the coffin, then.
No. No, they're not.
Why would Irina be sealed in a coffin if
Meow, meow, meow.
Strahd was
Meow.
trying to take her for something else? I don't know.
Who knows?
I'm not sure. Well, let's have a look inside.
Place is crazy.
All right. As you go and reach to open up the coffin, Tim starts to shake. Yes, yes. And as you open the coffin, it appears that lying inside is a armless torso of a skeleton wearing a uniform that seems to match the boots.
And it has no head.
It has no head. Immediately, it leaps forth from the coffin, and the boots suddenly attach themselves to the stumpy legs at the bottom. And all of a sudden, you hear echoing throughout the chambers, "Ha ha 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 ha! You fools! You have finally played into my trap. I have fooled you all. You see, my name is not Tim at all, but Captain Murray Murrayson of this castle's guard, the Barovian King's guard. I am he." Now I'm gonna kick your ass. Roll initiative. Also, guards! Guards! All right. As soon as he starts to yell, all of a sudden, the rustling from the other chambers suddenly becomes louder and louder as a myriad of skeletons, which I am now adding here, suddenly erupt from the various bunks. There you go.
Oh no. Oh, you should have called it Bootstrap Hill.
All right, there we go, and bam!
Oh
And
no!
All right.
all right, we have rolled for initiative. Vagag, you are up first.
All right.
This
I
was
cast.
ungrappled.
No, I don't have any. Okay. Cast
Wait, I get advantage on rolls. Can I try to roll higher?
Oh, for your
Oh yes, you
advantage.
can roll your initiative again if you would like to try and roll higher.
Ah, there.
Also, by the way, MR? No, it's not. It's not Tim. It's not Tim at all. It never was. Secret identity. His name was Murray. Murray Murrayson. Mostly because I forgot that mostly because I forgot I named the gnome Tem. So Tim and Tem was just too frustrating. So I've called him Murray now.
And the combat tracker still says I'm grappled.
Does it? Oh well, I guess you're grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how this game works, right? Like I out of my control. Now there you go. All right, done. Hello,
All
kid.
right, so I am going to cast Mirror Image. I don't have any second level spells anymore, but I will cast a third one. As you pull out the stopwatch, click it, and time almost looks like it slows around me or speeds up as images slower on me.
All right. Very well. So Vagag, as you kind of twist your chrono focus around, all of a sudden 4 versions of you from the exact same timeline appear in a mirror image around yourself.
Guys, we need to go.
Actually, I think we need to stay. No, I think we should go as well. Listen, nobody asked you. All your mirror images start arguing. They kill each other and you lose the spell. No, that doesn't happen. All right.
There's a reason about the door, apparently. Like, did this even realize what's going on? It just turned to their skeleton.
All right, Demiro, it is your turn.
Alright. Where are we on map? Okay. So he's number 8, is he?
Who is?
Murray.
No, Murray's not on the board yet. Let's see. Murray can be... Where's number 10? There he is, number 10. There we go. That is Murray.
Okay.
I'm gonna make the other one smaller. There we go. Alright, done. So Murray is now the biggest skeleton.
This one's slightly bigger.
Okay.
Second in command.
Alright. I am going to cast slow on the 6 that I can see around me.
Oh, nice.
So I will strum a slow version of Dance Macabre.
You know what? One second.
Okay.
There you go. You have the dance macabre.
All right, I'm just going to start dragging this out.
All right. Yeah, they're not doing well.
Wow.
Okay, I don't think any of them saved.
I guess wisdom is not your strong.
It is not. All right. So the skeletons begin to move a lot slower, becoming rickety and barely able to maneuver. Satem turns his attention immediately to the skeleton behind him. Have at you, vile fiend! For I am Satem.
I'm sorry, as my bonus action, I'll give Argento an inspiration as well.
Ah, very nice. All right, with a swish and a swoosh, Sir Tim unfortunately misses his skeleton. The skeletons begin their advance. Skeleton 1 moves forward, short sword at the ready, swinging at Vagag. Critting Vagag.
Ouch. I'm going to use my last chronal shift.
Well, do you want to find out if the mirror image takes it first?
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right.
Sorry, yeah.
So there's a D6. It'll hit you on a 6. It does not hit you. So one of your illusions disappears.
Okay. So I have 3 left.
All right. Skeleton that belongs to... Oh, the ass-kicking skeleton. Just starts kicking. Yeah. And you hear Tim go, Get him! Get him! He's to your left! Damn it, I've got the ears as well. Woo! Here boy! Here boy! And that is all that happens. Now, miraculously, the only reason why the body cannot hear the head is because the agony of defeat. Defeat do not communicate with D-head, so it is thus in agony. There, done.
Oh gosh, that's awesome.
All right. Skeleton number 2 is going to going and head down towards Sir Tem. Ha! And we'll miss Sir Tem. Skeleton number 3. Where's 3? Did I not put 3 on the board? Maybe I didn't. All right, well, 3 should probably be here. There we go. 3 is going to go for Esther. Yeah! And we'll miss.
Yes.
4 is going to go for Vagag. And we'll hit. There is a D4. It'll hit you on a 4. It did not, so that is another clone gone. Number 5 will go for you as well. It's going to try and hit you. It will miss. Number 6 is going to go for Demiro. And that'll hit. Oh wait, no, it can't because it's slowed. It is going to move. And that one's going to move. And then that one's going to move. And that is all. Oh, and 9 is going to hit Sir Tem, or try to hit Sir Tem. And we'll miss. There you go. All right. Done, done, and done. Esther, it is your turn.
Okay. Have I seen Murray yet with the body?
You can see that Argento still has Murray.
Oh. Okay, so... Oh, gotcha. Okay, sorry. I was gonna look for the arms, but never mind.
You could look for the arms if you like.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen the body, so I wouldn't know that it's missing arms. I don't think.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yep.
Yeah. So let's see. I guess I can. Let's see. This one is skeleton 3. I can take out my mace and try to hit it. If is that good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Also, okay. Let's see. Where is it? There it is. Okay.
You have Fortune's favor on you, but you can activate it whenever you'd like. It lasts an hour, so
Gotcha.
if you want to use it on something more important, just it's there.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice.
All right, very nice. All right, you smash it with your mace. Deal your damage. It takes 6 points of damage as it seems particularly vulnerable to the wound of your mace. Bones crack and armor shatters as you hit it. Argento.
Yeah, so it's a quick, I guess, question. Since Murray's skull is on my shoulder, is it possible just to grab it and then just smash the hell out of it into the ground?
You can if you would like.
Yeah, I mean, is that an attack? How do I?
All right, so
Well,
start
if I
with an
roll-
athletics check.
All right.
Use your anger not being able to get the door down first.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, this is not good.
So, as you reach back for the skull, all of a sudden you hear this "Ow!" as he bites you. As he does so, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
He has no jaw.
He, as you saw, can still bite.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, you're just gonna... Yeah, all right. Very well. Unfortunately, as Murray bites you, your body becomes paralyzed. And as it does so, you see that your neck starts to bleed around your throat. Almost as if someone had run a razor across its edge.
How close is he to me?
He is... Yeah, about 20 foot.
Can I actually get him with the cross?
You take 9 points of damage.
That's actually within 30 feet. I'll let him re-roll that with the chronal shift.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him re-roll the dex save to get bitten.
So you've got your inspiration dice as well, Argento.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Add a D8.
Oh,
He'll add the D6, but that won't help him on any of those.
So,
he's got
yeah,
the inspiration. He could re-roll that dex if he wanted.
No,
So I can reroll
inspiration's
dex?
only a D6. Bardic inspiration's only an extra D6 on top of what he's rolled.
it's a D8.
A
Did he
D8,
have
sorry.
an
Yeah.
inspiration point at one point?
No. All right, so 15 on your dex. Very well. You avoid the bite as he goes to bite you. You probably go, as you go back there, you kind of almost feel like, hey, he's going to bite me if I do this.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, that's really my action. I'm not going to try to move. I don't want to give any opportunities.
All right, very well. Vigag, it is your turn.
All right. Seeing as these guys are all next to me and I don't have any touch spells, I'm going to take up with the quarterstaff, and I'm going to two-hand it, whip it at skeleton 5, as I kind of just.
All right. Woof, woof, woof. Yeah! You swing and you swipe. And you whiff. Unfortunately, the skeletons, though dead, were in their lifetime still members of the Barovian royalty's guard, and do not go down easily as they deflect your attack, parrying it to one side.
Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
Demiro.
I am going to lower my horns and charge straight into Murray and try and ram him back into the coffin.
The Murray one? Yeah, okay. Very well. Also, we have a plot twist card, which we have 2 options for Tasriel. So thank you for the plot twist. Unseen obstacle or moment of glory. So those are our 2 options for that one. All right. So athletics checks as you try to headbutt this particular dude back into his coffin. Moment of glory. The audience is on my player's side today. All right. Let's see how he does. All right. You duck your head down and you headbutt him forward, but he does not budge.
I just roll damage on him if I hit him.
No, because you're trying a bull rush, basically. So it does not do damage. He resists your attack.
Right.
Still have a bonus action if you want to use it.
I'll give an inspiration to Jinto. No, he's still got it.
No, I don't want to waste it.
He didn't even use it.
Yep.
All right, to me then. All right.
Well, they're not exclusive. You both got it now.
Oh, okay. Oh, he hasn't used this yet.
No,
so,
he hasn't.
okay.
Last for
All
10
right.
minutes.
I thought it was when you gave it to someone else, it like transferred it, kind of like Hunter's Mark.
No.
No, I just limited per my charisma score as to how many I can
Nice.
get.
All right.
Awesome.
So Tem is going to attack, but then step back to try and protect Esther. And that is all. As we then go to the skeletons. Skeleton goes for Vagag. Another crit.
Oh my god.
All right, so there's 3 remaining. If it is a 3 or a 6, that will hit you. That's going to go for you.
Oh my gosh. I don't have any more shifts, so I'll have to use my stone endurance.
12 points of damage.
I have a
Yeah, I'm
question.
gonna use stone endurance.
Yes, Esther?
How far would I be within 30 feet of the guy, or too far?
You are not within 30 foot of Vagag.
Okay.
Okay, con plus 12. And I can decrease that damage. 9, 10, what's my con? 2. So I reduce it by 11 points, so I take 1 point of damage.
You do indeed. All right. Next skeleton is Kicking Skeleton. All right. Kicking Skeleton is going to try and kick you. Ignore that it's a short sword, but yeah, he'll kick you. And that is a glorious. What was that? Oh, it's your concentration check. Ah, okay. So that is that's 10 points of damage as he kicks you. And you feel the agony of defeat.
Ah.
All right. Skeleton 2 is going to chase Sir Tem. Ha! And will strike at him. Ooh, dealing 8 damage. That was pretty nice. Number 3 is going to attack Sir Tem as well, as Tem is trying to protect Esther. This one is going to go for Vagag. And will hit Vagag.
Ah.
And this one is going to go for Vagag. And will not hit Vagag.
Wait, so the one that hit me, does it roll to see if it hit a thing?
Oh, well, yeah, sorry, I should have done that. So, 3 and 6 will hit you. 5, it will destroy one of your, instead of taking 5 damage, it destroys one of your clones, leaving only 2 remaining. This one was fighting Demiro. Now, Vagag, you are closest.
I think I'm at 5 still, yep.
Okay, so that one's going to go for you. All right, that'll hit you. There's a 50-50 chance. Odds will be you. Evens, your last clone disappears.
Didn't you say I had 2 left?
No, it's just you and the other clone.
Oh, okay.
So there's only 2 left. All right. The last skeleton is going to go for Demiru, and will land a critical hit.
Oh gosh.
8 damage, but you managed to hold on to your spell. And the skeleton in the back here will go for Argento, and will miss. Skeleton 9 will go for our good friend Tim, and will miss. Which brings us finally to Esther. The skeletons are moving quite well together. They have isolated their targets and are slowly picking at them. The critical hits are really more of them creating openings in your defenses as you're defending against certain other ones. Ones from behind you are attacking and ambushing you, pulling their strengths together in those fleeting moments to land sizable hits.
Okay. Then I have to. You'll make me up if I'm in the middle of all this mess. So, because if I was in 30 feet of you, I've sentinel at death's door, but because I'm not. But, so I have to be in the middle of all this because I do have something that can help still. So I would have to provoke attack of opportunity from these folk over here to get in the middle, just so I can get within 30 feet of most of them. So.
Yeah, you can make an acrobatics or an athletics check to try and tumble through their square. If you want to try and avoid the attack of opportunity.
Okay. Let's see. And then let me see what I still have fortune's favor if this goes terribly.
Mm-hmm.
But
You also have my, oh no wait, that's not for the skill check.
The ones that are slow don't have any reaction as well.
oh right. So
These
they
ones
don't
have
have
reactions.
actually-
The ones next to Tim don't, but the ones next to Sir Tim do.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so that's no effect on this. Yep.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh.
That's not great.
Fortune's favor.
All right, 3 attacks of opportunity.
No, I was.
1
Fortune's
hit.
favor doesn't work on skill checks. It's only
sorry,
attack
okay.
rolls, ability checks, or what was the third one? Saving throws.
All right, that is 8 points of damage in total.
Okay.
As you make your way through, they kind of lash out and cut into you.
Oh.
Okay. I'm so happy I'm 6th level because I can use Turn Undead again.
Do you have Destroy Undead now?
Yes, but you have to turn undead first, and if they fail, then you
Oh.
can destroy undead.
Okay.
All right,
So
your turn.
I maneuver myself to be within 30 feet of as many of them as I can, and then they have to make wisdom saving throws, I believe.
All right. All right, go for it.
They have to make saving throws, so just like roll wisdom. And then,
Don't you? Oh, okay, never mind. That's right.
Yeah,
it's one of those. Yeah, I got it.
sorry.
All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going from 1 to 10. Number 10 is Murray. So, 1, 2, 3. What's the DC?
It's my. Let's see. It's my. Let's see. It's my spell DC, I believe. And that would be a. What is my? Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure it out.
All right, I think all but 2 of them fail.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out what my.
What's,
how do I calculate?
So it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your casting stat.
3, 14. It should be 14, I believe.
Oh, 14? Then 3. No, 4 pass. 4 pass.
I think. Wait, so 8, 3, 11. I think that's it. I'm not sure. I think.
Yep, that's fine. All right. So 4 of them pass. The others do not, and they are immediately frightened from your advances.
And then if they failed, I believe it's instantly destroyed if it's under half, but I don't know if they're under half. So
Under half.
half CR.
Oh, half a CR? Let's find out. They are indeed under half a CR.
Oh, half or lower, sorry. Yeah.
Yep. So, let's see. Skeleton 1 is destroyed. Skeleton 2 is destroyed. Skeleton 3 is fine. 4 is fine. 5 is fine. 6 is fine. 7 is destroyed. 8 is destroyed. 9 is destroyed. And 10 is injured, but is frightened, but is higher than half a CR. All right, these ones explode into a big cloud of grave dust as we then go to Argento.
Argento!
Yeah.
Oh, and you also hear, it burns! It burns!
Right, I just look straight at the skull head. I just look straight at this.
You monster.
So, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Searing Smite. So,
Opportunity!
the next attack will be that. So, yeah, I'm basically going to swing my Warhammer like a bat, like a sledgehammer into the chest and try to do kind of what Demiro had done and, like, just basically pulverize Murray into the casket, like catapulting in there. Yeah.
Yeah, so, go ahead.
We'll roll a Warhammer. No, I'll take my inspiration.
Yep.
Because I don't think 12 is
D8?
not going to do it, right?
A D8.
12's not going to do it, no.
Yeah. Oh, so I do a D8 on top of that, correct?
Yep, correct.
And if it still fails, you get to keep the D8 on the roll.
Oh, dang.
18 will hit.
All right. So with that, I will basically do, like I said, the bludgeoning and the fire on top. So, yeah.
All right, very nice. A heavy hit as you smash your hammer into his chest. You can make a... well, okay, because you're doing damage, you're not really pushing him back.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say that I'm going to allow Demiro to make a reflex bull rush attempt. So you can make an athletics with advantage, Demiro.
Argento put him in a box and then smashed him there. Oh.
15.
Just missed out. All right. So yeah, he's kind of staggering back, but he has not fallen in. All right, Vagag, you're up next.
All right. Still being surrounded, I am going to once again try to smack the same guy with the quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a D8 this time, so I'll do that if I miss. Oh my gosh. Let's see the D8s. I got an 8.
All right, that'll hit.
Awesome. Bat. I deal 5 damage.
Nice, which translates to 10 because they are vulnerable.
Ooh. Sweet.
All right, well done. As you smash through the next one with your quarterstaff, we then go to Demiro. The two of you are standing with the captain's armless body. Leave him alone, he's armless. You will rue the day that you crossed Murray, son of Murray.
Well, I hate to break it to you, Murray, but you're the one that crossed us.
I did not cross you. Because, you see, when I told you that Lady Irina was here, I had my fingers crossed.
You don't have fingers.
Yes, I do.
Across the
You just don't know where they are.
I'm just going to try and smash into the skeleton.
All right, once again. Meh. Baram you.
I didn't realize that with Turn Undead they can't take reactions, and for its action it can only use dash.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot that. Sorry.
All right. Oh,
then
that's
I could've moved.
pretty good.
Whatever. Oh, what they say.
Oh, unfortunate. You headbutt. Actually, no, I'm going to give him disadvantage on that. He can have disadvantage on that because he is currently being harangued pretty badly. That didn't help. All right. Very well. Once again, you guys are trying to force him back into the chest there.
And as a bonus action, I will cast a inspiration on Argento again. Keep it up, Argento.
All right. Meanwhile, at the back of the fight, Sir Tem has gone to fisticuffs and is just punching the skeleton as he's getting punched as well. There's like black eye, and the skeleton's got a black eye. It's like a Rocky Balboa fight. They're just trading blows.
This is a crit fail. Oh no.
All right. Murray. Murray is going to try and retreat. So he's going to try and make an athletics check to bull rush past you. He is going to do this at disadvantage. Both of you get a either an attack of opportunity, or you can make an athletics check to try and stop him. Argento, Demiro, what would you like to do?
I'll take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll just go on attack of opportunity.
Yep, very well. Make your attacks.
You moved him just as I dropped the die.
Oh, sorry, my bad. All right, you both hit him. All right, deal your damage.
Hey.
17, nice.
Mine's also bludgeoning, but
Oh, it's not doubling it? Okay, hold on one sec. Let me...
because it went in as untyped. Because I had to make it.
Oh, right. Okay, give me a second. So that would be an extra... Yep. All right. Okay, he is not looking great. Bits of bones begin to fall everywhere. He's going to keep going past. Vagog, you get your attack of opportunity.
All right. I'll try to smack him. No. Oh, that's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Sweet. Come on, high damage. 6.
And the body crumples. All right. As soon as his body crumples, the others do.
You just went on mute.
Oh, sorry, there you go. All right, the bodies begin to crumple, and you hear from the back of Argento, no, 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 no! No, this is all wrong. Curse you!
His head is still there.
The head is still there.
Well,
how could you? He was a poor and innocent corpse.
We were going to return the head to its body. I think this is probably as good a time as any.
I think we could still sort of reunite it here, and I just want to I want to try to grab him again.
I'll bite you.
And basically put him. Is his pile of bones sitting anywhere near? Can I go sit him on top of his pile of bones and just leave him there?
Yeah, actually, there's the pile of bones where Vagog had knocked it to the ground. That's where he is. He says, you can't leave me here. It's frightfully boring.
Well, we can.
Well, there's nothing to do. There's not even a newspaper. Please, this is cruel and unusual punishment.
You'll find another adventure to... No.
Well, there's no point now. You've
I mean,
smashed up my body. What am I going to trick them into doing? Making macrame?
You could have thought about that before you attacked us.
I did not attack you. I was simply trying to secure my body. You were just a lot more formidable than I thought. I was pretty certain that outnumbering you would have done the trick. Thanks, guys. But clearly it didn't. And now we're here.
The one that's still alive is like, you're welcome, and then it falls over.
All right. Well, I say we leave him here.
Yep.
and be done. Return to the should return to the bone room where the voices were coming from.
Wait. You can't leave me. I've been helpful. I have. I told you about the traps in the stairs, and I told you about the giant spider lady. Come on, we have history. Please.
You know what? I'll leave you with some company, Murray, and I'll go and put one of his boots next to him.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be funny?
Well, I was kind of hoping it would still keep kicking.
Look, it's already kicked to the bucket. It's not moving. I'm not moving, except for my jaw. Look. Listen. Okay, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. He laughs at his own joke. But truly, this has been the most interesting thing to have happened to me since I was dismembered by Strahd and his minions. Look, I've learned the folly of my ways. There's literally nothing for me to gain from betraying you any further. I have no body. I have nowhere to go. All there is for me is what happens in the next few seconds before eternal silence. And I hate silence. Look.
Why did Strahd dismember you?
Why? Well, I was the captain of the King and Queen's Guard back when Barovia was still a beautiful country. I'd cry, but I have no eyes. Anyway.
Irritating back then as well.
That's just rude. This place does things to people, you know. Makes them all loopy. Anyway, look. If you're after this Lady Irina, I do actually know where she is. And truth be told, I was going to tell that to you, regardless of whether or not I got my body back. Because, you know, quite frankly, I don't like Strahd very much anyway. So
you must have been pretty bold then.
What?
You must have been pretty bold then if you attacked us.
Ah, so bored!
Well, how about we do this? You tell us where she is, and if it turns out to be true, then we'll come back for you.
Thank you for the sub. Yes. Now, Look. I am a valuable asset. I mean, I'd be happy just being kept in the bag. You know? I just can't be here, man. Like seriously. Look, I'll tell you what I know. I know that he's after Lady Irina because she looks like his dead wife. Dun dun dun. Right? Yeah.
I mean, we already suspected there was some kind of connection like that.
Shit. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Listen. I know that he's got a place where he's keeping her. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know exactly where it is, but I know that...
Now we're getting to the truth.
Whoa. Listen. This is a big place, okay? I can definitely tell you where she's not. And she's not here in this floor. She is definitely in, like, one of the towers, maybe. Bye, cat. Or maybe possibly in the dungeon. But look, one thing I can tell you is that she is not here, and that she's in a room with a coffin that has her name on it, because that's what Strahd did. And, you know, yeah. Come on. Look at it's old.
I'll tell you what.
It's old Murray.
The guy, would you mind opening your bag for a moment?
I can't open. Oh, sorry.
Drop them in the bag.
Ah! All right, he's in the bag. You can no longer hear the sounds of Murray's muffled disgruntledness, but he is grateful.
A long time ago.
But he is grateful to not be to not be left behind.
I wanted to try and grab it as it was falling, but never mind. It's like, wait.
Well, I've got something else to say. You can open the bag and you can hear Murray at any time.
She just want to go to the bag. Forgot.
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
No, you can. Yeah.
Because, well, I just since let's see. since healing doesn't work on undead, I was really gonna try mending to bring the body back since it works on constructs, but never mind.
Probably not. You'd probably need all the pieces, but it's kind of scattered around with like hundreds of other bones. It'd be a lot of work.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Nonetheless, you have successfully accomplished the challenge that I have now deemed Murray's Madness. Murray was, of course, a donated character from the audience, so I'd like to thank our audience once again. It's characters like this that really do help make the game a lot of fun. So thanks, guys, to everyone who contributed to creating that particular character, who now is traveling as an aid to the group. Mostly because they solved his problem. So there you go. One way or another. Ha 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 ha. All right. Now, you still have the enchanting melodies that are coming from the north, and you have, of course, the stairwell, several stairwells, actually, that you can explore. From what Murray has told you, this area here does not have the place you are looking for. You're not looking, it's a nothing on this floor will lead you to Irina.
Okay. Eddie, one of the towers or the dungeon.
Correct.
We could try going...
Well, I mean, this is a very old place, and I'm beginning to suspect that Strahd may be a little bit cliched, which would mean the maiden would be held in the highest tower, if I'm not mistaken.
Do we want to grab that skull you were talking about real quick, Argento? Didn't you say it was on
Yes, if we can just go grab this skull very quick. We're here. There's no need to come back this way. I would just assume we find Irina and be on our way.
Okay.
Didn't you say it was a dragon skull?
It is. It's quite large.
I mean, I might be able to carry it.
It sounds like the kind of thing we just grab and walk off.
We'll have
You
to,
can try if you like.
go see.
Well, let's go see how big this thing is, and depending on how much it weighs, one of us might be able to just carry it.
You all examine it. The answer is no.
It's large.
I'm not even bother moving you over there, just no. Okay.
I mean, it's probably not going anywhere.
No, I would just suppose not.
Yeah, we'll come
Just,
back for it later. It's not moving then, yeah, like you said.
No, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It's a trophy.
Like a
He was slain by Strahd, and his skull was brought here as a souvenir.
yeah, that wouldn't be good.
When we were entering the castle, did we get a look at any of the towers at all to sort of maybe gauge positions of them?
You did. Let me pull up the image of the castle in just a moment. There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a tall one.
Yep, that is a tall one right there. And let's get some mood music back, shall we?
So from the look of it, the big one in the middle is probably the big center stairs, spiral stairs.
Yeah, it was.
So the tallest one looks like it's smaller than the others, so it could be that smaller spiral in the middle down here, maybe.
There's two things I want to do. First, if we're unsure and we don't want to go one way and it be the wrong way, I do have Augury still, and I can, if y'all want to be a bit more certain.
yeah.
And I have let me see, where is it? I have clairvoyance as well, so if I can also use that one to see in an area. I can see her here in an area.
If you can take an area where she is, I could find a window and go fly up to that area and see if she's there, if it's by a window. I can only use it on one person right now, but...
Is it possible to locate the charm that was around her neck? Didn't you do that before, Esther?
Unfortunately, I don't think I have it prepared at the moment.
That's all right.
Actually, Esther, if you want, because it's I keep thinking fly is a touch on me. I can touch anyone and give them fly. But it's up to 10 minutes. So if you use clairvoyance, I can use fly on you. You can fly up there and find out better where it could be, and then you just come back. We just have to find a window that you can get out of first.
Well, do you want me to use augury first and figure out, yeah, she's upstairs or downstairs, or do you want me to do clairvoyance first if we're pretty sure she's upstairs in the tower?
While they're doing that, I'm just going to cast a couple of healing words on myself.
All right. Very well. You may do so. Now,
About 5. I'll be okay.
Now, we're just going to recap a couple of plot twists. Tim has played Away with Words, or Murray, should I say, has played Away with Words. So he has survived his encounter. I'm going to now play Moment of Glory. Sir Tem speaks up and says... Actually, let me put him over here real quick. Your plan is wise, but I fear the worst. I'm worried that perhaps this place will slowly dwell on us. I think we may require rest and respite before we engage in our next fight.
That is very true as well. Well,
If we're going to rest, I could create a shelter for us.
How would you create a shelter?
you have the...
I can make a tiny hut out of force.
Yes! Nice.
A tiny hut, you say, out of force.
Magog just picks up like, you got that spell though? That's awesome. That's amazing.
Well, how does it work?
Well, I spend a minute preparing it, and then we create a little hut that we can all fit inside, and it can't be seen into from the outside, but we can see out of it. If we can make it any color we want, so if we do it against one of the walls, we could perhaps sort of disguise it as the same color as the wall.
That's awesome. You can camouflage it. I didn't know you
And
could
then
change
whilst
it.
we're inside the dome, nothing else can move into it. No spells, effects can go into it. And it'll last for 8 hours.
Well, that does. Well, that seems quite perfect for what we need. What say you? Shall we rest, recover before we continue?
I'd say yes. Esther, in that case, go ahead and use both clairvoyance and the what was the other one? Or one or the other?
Augury.
Augury? Yeah. Well, just to be sure, if we don't know if it's either in a tower or in the dungeon, I'd say augury then.
All right.
But if we're fairly certain it's a tower, then yeah,
All right. Really quickly, we have another plot twist, one from Rykon, which is something found. And then
We
we'll
also
have
just
one
got
thing
one
from
from
All Things Fantasy, which is something random, a fleeting glimpse. All right. So, what is your first spell, Esther?
I can do augury first if you would like.
Sure. What is the effect of the spell?
So, sorry. Let's see. I probably shouldn't use that one unless we're planning to go. So I would have to wait for that one since it's within 30 minutes of actually going. So that one will have to wait actually. Because It says a specific course action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. So I can use that one whenever we decide to go. But I can still use clairvoyance if you want.
It's up to the rest of you. What would you like to do?
What would y'all like?
I think you can still use it as long as it doesn't go for a full hour, right?
No, it's just if we aren't planning to actually take the course of action, then.
Oh, I see. It takes 30 minutes, and we might not.
No. It's whatever you're planning to do in the next 30 minutes. So since we're planning to take
okay.
this over,
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Then yeah, I'd say do clairvoyance then.
Okay, and y'all want me to try for the highest tower?
Yeah.
Okay. So I create an invisible sensor within a range in a location either familiar to me or an obvious location that is unfamiliar, such as behind a door, around a corner, or in a grove of trees. The sensor remains in place for the duration, which is 10 minutes, and I choose seeing. And I want to go for where would it be in the highest tower? Where do you
have to be able to see it first?
No, it's
no, just an obvious spot.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, and I've already seen the tower since we walked up to the castle.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I just haven't been in it, so like in the tower. So
I guess you'll have to pick a spot in the tower.
Yeah. So,
All right. So you're gonna pick the highest tower of the castle and make me go through this whole dungeon to figure out what's up there.
sorry.
Don't
Oh, this is
apologize.
good.
Gee, I'm
This is good.
We're gonna go down the third chimney.
yeah.
This saves us time,
Freaking
too.
chimneys. Don't get me
Then
started
take
on
the
this.
secret corridor and then take a left and then go up and then.
Yep, that's it. Okay, hold on. See what my players are doing to me, character. See, audience. They're just picking on me. It's what's happening. Let's see. Here we go. That's good. All right.
It's about time he does work.
Okay. Cool. Highest tower is. All right. Let's explore highest tower. So Castle Ravenloft. Highest tower is. Here we go. All right, the highest tower in the peak. So you're using your augury, sorry?
Yep.
Clairvoyance.
No, clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance. Okay. Very well. You can see at the top of the tower, there is a spiral staircase that ends in a 5-foot wide stonework walkway. In the center of the highest tower is a 15-foot hole diameter that drops down into the cold heart of Ravenloft. As you can see, there are arrow slits around here that aim outwards, and you can see there is what looks to be a doll that kind of is propped up on a chair that is just here. It just sits there, not doing really anything. It's kind of idle. And that is all.
I don't think she's up there, but
Hmm.
I will be able to find her after we rest a bit.
How many times can you cast clairvoyance?
Well, it's at 3rd level, so I don't have any spell slots left for it right now.
Also, that was
But-
the fleeting glimpse card being played.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what level was Augur clairvoyance?
Clairvoyance is 3rd, Augury is 2nd.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, you're good. Yeah. If it was a first, I was gonna say you could use some others, but
Yeah, the thing is, if we are planning to take a long rest, then I can switch one of my spells out for locate objects.
gotcha.
Okay, cool.
If you want. Were we planning on taking a long rest? With the tiny hut?
If we did locate objects, if she's still wearing the stuff we saw before, like the pendant, the silver pendant, we could maybe figure out. Yeah, it's as long as it's what was it, 100 yards or how many?
All right. I'm also going to say that you're having this discussion while you are resting rather than having everyone kind of, mill
Yeah.
about.
There was, sorry. Yeah, this is, if after the conversation there was just something I wanted to do,
Mhm.
but it can wait a second.
Doesn't have to.
if y'all were planning to do something or say something.
Okay. I'll just say this quick then. As we're resting, I'm also just to kind of use this up, just in case, I'm going to cast Snare at the entrance of this room.
All right, very well.
Well, there's no entrance into the dome, if that's what you meant.
No, I know, but that way, if something gets in, there's a chance to get stuck, and we can have a, like, if there's a chance that we can get a drop on it,
Yep.
That way we'll know it's coming rather than being like, yeah.
All right. Very well.
Case.
You rest for 8 hours, during which time your mind is haunted. Esther.
May I do the thing before the long rest?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, sorry. Are we able to go in and out of the hut?
Yep.
Or okay.
Yeah.
So I stay close to it just in case I need to go back in quickly. But I step out of the hut. And which room are we in again? We're in the room with the skull?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Then let me maneuver myself over there on the map.
All right, let me show everyone where everyone is. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one either.
It was
Not that one. My players are somewhere. That's for sure. There they are.
If we were in this room, I would have put a snare at each entrance then.
Sure.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay.
All right.
That's it, go.
Very well. Okay. You rest. Sorry, go on.
No. I meant, am I good to go with the thing?
Yeah.
Sorry. I step out of the hut after a while. I look at the dragon skull. And Argenta told us that something had talked to him in relation to the skull, right? You said Argenta? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you tell us it was like a spirit or something?
Yeah, like an apparition. It was basically like a ghost or a spirit that came from the skull itself.
Okay. Then, with that, I first look at the skull. Then I say, not really looking for a reply, but just saying, I'm sorry, I do not know your name, or else I would add you to this list. And I begin writing the letters to the people who have passed. I don't finish them because there's a good few, and I do want to rest, but I go back to the first person that has passed that we know so far. And then I kind of go down the list and I start each of them at least with their name, and some of them I don't know their names, like Ludo's guards, but I try to just write as best as I can for them.
All right. Very well. You do that as part of your downtime, and eventually everyone gets the full 8 hours worth of rest. Again, while within Demiro's space, you are protected from the nastier of the creatures that happen to wander the halls of Strahd's castle. However, your dreams are fraught with nightmares, visions of being stalked, as well as nightmarish visions of horrible creatures lurking in the darkest of places. While you are restored everyone gains the fatigued condition. Hmm.
That's exhausted, right?
Yes.
Or is that okay? Okay. Sorry, I was confused.
Yeah. It's basically exhaustion. It's an exhaustion level 1.
Yeah.
All right. You emerge again, tired, weary, and worn. But the castle is as you remember it. None of these snares have triggered, and the room is still and silent.
Not the most restful sleep that I've had.
Well, I mean, we have these, and then so those full meal things we have, Michael. Is it like one will feed all of us, or do we have to split it up between us?
You would have to split up between you. So everyone eating one should fill your bellies.
Okay. We only have 3.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 of us will have to pick. Someone will have to be exhausted then.
I can be exhausted.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll hand one to Demiro and Argento.
All right.
And then, yeah, eat it.
All right. You begin your journey. Where would you like to go?
I think we're doing the augury, was it? Or the locate, one of them.
I can do both if you want. Would y'all like that?
No, I mean, I guess start with maybe the augury, might give us a good direction, and then if we're still not sure, give it a locate.
Okay.
Do we want to try the other tower, or was there just the one?
I'm like,
I think you have to ask a question or something. Is that right?
you have to ask a question.
I open the bag and I say, Mary, where did you say you think it would be? She would be?
I think that she will be downstairs, somewhere possibly buried. If I were, of course, a giant vampire leader, I would definitely have used the catacombs beneath the castle. No windows down there.
It's like where I was attacked. All right.
What? No way.
Ah. Close the bag.
I'll see if the augury question can lead us to the right catacomby area.
Oh, like that. Okay. What do you want me to ask? Should we head for the catacombs then? Is that the question?
I guess we probably want to try and get an idea on where in the catacombs, or at least a.
Like which way?
Well, it has to be basically a yes or no, because it says wheel or well, go should we do this, and then it says wheel or woe. It doesn't give you just specifics.
I mean, I guess we could just narrow it down to a direction, so the augury could be, if we went north or west, would we find Arena in the catacombs? And then we know if it's a yes, then she's in that direction. If we no, then the other direction. Assuming we could go sort of, if we went down into it, we could pick any direction you move in it. I'm not really sure what the layout is.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd have to find a stairway leading down.
I mean, presuming it's just sort of an area, then at least it gives us half the area to look through.
True. Yeah,
Is anyone
I'm asking is the way to get to the catacombs on this floor?
As you ask,
that way we'll know. Yeah.
Okay,
No, I was just saying this in general.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because that way, if it is, we'll know that the stairs to get there is on this floor.
I was more meaning, I was assuming we could find the catacombs. I meant once we get to the catacombs, we'll need to go somewhere.
So you're saying we go down there first and then ask?
I don't think we have to be where we are to ask the question. You can just ask it as if in the catacombs and we went that way, would we find Irina?
Okay. I guess if you know the question, how to ask the question better than I do. So.
Well, I mean, we get a yes no, so at least we're cutting out half the catacomb.
Yeah.
Best idea.
Okay.
My kingdom for a wandering boss monster.
Well, if no one's thought of anything better, then
yeah.
What's that?
Esther, do you have an idea for it, or?
Well, I was actually thinking, I was just gonna ask, plainly, should we look in the catacombs, not get too specific because, we still don't know precisely, but if you want me to get more specific, I can. The thing is, I can wait. I can just ask. Go ahead.
How many times can you use it?
It gets harder to use it after a while because it's more likely that they're just going to give you not a real answer. But let's just go ahead and ask.
Okay. I guess let's ask it. Demir, what was it you were gonna ask then?
Basically, if we search to the north or to the west of the catacombs, would we find Irina?
Michael.
Unless we're really not sure if she's going to be down there. In which case, just ask, is she down there?
I guess, yeah.
All right, has to come from Esther because she's the one casting.
Also, we just got a plot twist.
Do you have your question?
Oh, wait, I see. No.
Do you need a minute, Esther?
Well, while she's preparing the spell, let's try and find the way down to the catacombs anyway.
All right. From this floor, you can see that there are 4 stairwells that lead around the castle. There is... let me just share the map with everyone so that we can see. All right. There is the map just south of where you are, over here, by the tower. There is the map where the elevator was, where Cyrus tried to trap you. There is the large spiral staircase that leads down from the main chamber. And then there's the servant staircase, which led you back up to the servants' quarters.
So is it the large one that is the only one that goes down from here?
The large one and this one here, the middle one. Esther.
I think I have it. I'm sorry I'm taking so long for the question, but there's something I want to ask, Murray.
Sure.
Sorry.
I have returned.
So while they're looking for the way to the catacombs, I just have the bag with Murray, or either I just have his skull.
Your choice.
Either one's fine.
She can take the skull, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. You said Strahd wants Irina because he looks like his dead wife.
Yeah, yes, I did say something like that, didn't I?
I'm sorry. My throat.
That's okay, I don't have a throat.
You've been here since you said a time when this land was beautiful.
Oh yes, it was quite beautiful. I once had a wife, and a house, and a horse, and a child. They lived in the countryside, and I worked in the castle. Yeah, I just cleared my throat. Make sense of that.
Then, before I asked this question, before this augur spell, did you notice when all this happened, when everything started to change? Can you remember that?
Well, I do. You see, one day, a man showed up in a carriage wearing a stupid cape. He then said, "This is my castle now," and then he lopped my head off. I thought that things were good up until that point, more or less. Well, it wasn't really me first. First was Greg, then Tony, then Gavin, and Ben. Oh, poor Billum. Oh, Billum flew.
Nice.
Yeah, we still did not find poor Billum's body. Oh, and Eric. Oh, he got the worst of it. Yep, we do not speak of Eric. Oh. And Eric's wife? Oh, she'd never forgive me if she found out the fate of this poor man. Alas, poor Eric, I knew him well. I'm okay.
No.
And in truth, there's a lot I don't understand. There's things I do want to figure out, but I won't bother you with that right now. And I use Duggery, and I do that. Okay.
All right.
Just okay. Just because Demir wants me to be specific.
I'm also going to point out this is not going to be a Genie Wish scenario. Tim is very accustomed to my Genie Wish scenario schemes, mostly because Tim annoys me with his spells sometimes. But I'm going to say that because we do not have that relationship, Esther, you do not need to Genie Wish it. If you make your intention clear, your spell will work in your favor.
Okay.
Tim's like,
I'm just going off what y'all want. Looking for Irina in the north of the catacombs.
All right, so this is augury, is it? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. A very clear and decisive feeling rushes over your body as you get the feeling of, whoa, Irina is not to the north of the castle.
Oh, the catacombs? Okay. Sorry. Thank you.
The inaugural specter appreciates your thanks. All right.
That's good. This is a southern section of the catacombs to look at.
Mm-hmm.
All
All right.
So, head down.
All right. How are you guys heading down?
We walk.
Excellent. You walk straight down, collapsing into the stone wall. You begin to press until you become juice. The end. You died.
End of campaign.
There are, of course, as previously mentioned, 2 stairwells down. If you would like to be more clear as to how you would like to go down, I can facilitate.
I think we'll take the small staircase.
Very good. Anyone preparing or doing anything before you head down in that direction? Yay or nay?
Oh, I cast Mage Armor.
Very well. Anyone else?
Can you trigger a long rest to clear the wounds and stuff?
Yes, but I will do so now. There we go. Long rest. Boom.
Cool.
All right. All right. You head down the spiraling stairs, which descends 40 foot to a long corridor, at the end of which, deep within the depths of Strahd's castle, is a large door hanging with an iron bolt slid clean across it. You can see that there is a tapestry that seems to be placed upon it of a knight riding into battle with the heraldry of a heraldry of blood risen over what looks to be a lance held high into the air. You can see that the lead knight rides a black horse and wears a fur-lined black cloak, dark grey armor and visored helm shaped like a wolf. His sword glows with the light of the sun.
That's him. That was Strahd. When he rode into the castle, he had slain many of the army, or many men from the army, and women, and children. He does not prejudice. Yes, and he wore that armor. I remember it to this day. Burnt into my eyes, it did. Burnt into my eyes. Wherever they got to.
Esther is still holding the skull.
I don't suppose Strahd at the time was liberating the area, was he?
No. Maybe. I don't know. Monarchies are weird that way. I say no, they say yes, yeah.
So the people of the land then adored the king and queen at the time?
Oh, yes. No, very beloved was the king and queen. Definitely didn't chop people's heads off, that's for sure.
All right. A dry, rusty bolt is all that separates you from the chamber beyond.
I'll unbolt it.
Very well. A grating sliding of metal is heard as the door opens and reveals another chamber beyond. This room is a 30-foot square rising to a 20-foot high flat ceiling. A stone brazier burns in the center fiercely, but its tall white flame seems to produce no heat here, and the rim of the brazier is carved with 7 cup-shaped indentations spaced evenly around the circumference. As you look in this area, here we go, beautiful. Each indentation, there is a spherical stone, twice the diameter of a human eyeball, made of a colored crystal. No 2 stones are the same color. Overhead, a wooden framed hourglass as tall and as wide as a dwarf hangs from the ceiling above the brazier, suspended by a thick iron chain. All the sand is stuck in the upper portion of the hourglass, seeming unable to run down to the bottom, with glowing scripts written on the base of the hourglass, versed in common and written in rings. In addition to this room, there are 2 9-foot-tall statues of knights on horsebacks, poised to charge with swords drawn, standing in deep alcoves facing each other. The brazier sits between them. All right. Yes, Esther?
The fire. Does it look like the one I saw with my sending as well?
It does. Very much so.
Okay. Then I stop everyone before they go in. And I ask, is it alright if I enter first? This is what I saw when I tried to get in contact with Irina.
Yeah, by all means. We got your back if anything happens, so.
Okay. As Esther enters the room, you look up towards the hourglass. What you see is the following phrase. Actually, not. I'm going to do this dramatically because I can.
It says, "If only you had come 8 hours earlier."
Cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain spire. Orange to the castle peaks. Red if more is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to ancient magic's womb. Yellow to the master's tomb.
I managed to get Master's Tomb.
Did you?
I think I heard it.
I don't know. I can do it again. I can do it again.
Red.
Nope.
Yellow for the master.
I'll try it again. No, because I have a sore throat, so I'm willing to do it again. Let's try it again with a little bit more oomph, shall we? All right.
Cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain spire. Orange to the castle's peak. Red if lore is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to ancient magic's womb. And yellow to the master's tomb.
So it seems like some kind of teleportation or travel,
Yeah.
or something along those lines. But we'd be looking for indigo of some sort.
Yeah. Is there any? I guess we can look around and see if there's any stones.
Well, yeah, the stones that were like the eye diameter.
Okay.
But
I love how this is just okay. It's like Vagog for me is just this senile old man, you know, like just real like I guess we need to find some stones, and there he is looking at this thing with like 7 stones in front of him. He's like,
Stones.
Yep.
I only had
Stones.
some stones. Well, let's come back when we found some more stones.
Oh gosh. All right.
All right.
You guys are great.
Looking at the stones, by the way, you can see that they are colored red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, respectively, inside, set into the rim around the brazier.
So you wanted to enter first, Esther? Did you want to? Maybe we touch the indigo one, or shift it, or something?
do I remember the specific color, or did not have a color specifically of the fire and the sending spell?
It was white, I believe, which the current flame is white.
Okay. Okay. Then.
Isn't it supposed to be music? It's supposed to be music, right?
I just thought it was like a torch kind of.
I don't know, it's doing stuff. I mean, there's supposed to be.
I hear like a burning torch. Yeah.
Okay, good. As long as you can hear something.
I mean, just for stupid reasons, I really want to try counter so I can change the color of the fire. But no.
You can if you want.
Sorry?
You can if you want.
Do the thaumaturge?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. If you would like me to.
I'd like you to, but, you know, that's me.
If y'all want me to, I can. I don't have to, but what y'all want?
Look, I'm the GM. What I want is very different to what you want.
Yeah, that sounds like an interesting idea. So.
All right. By the way, the rest of you can interact. This goes to Argento, Vagag, and Demiro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just requested to enter first, so.
Y'all can go ahead and enter now. I just want to see. Yeah, go. Come on.
Okay, I will enter one by one.
Right. I'll go and press the indigo thing, see if anything happens.
You push the stone. It does absolutely nothing.
I said cast the stone into the fire.
Clearly we have to find more stones. These ones
All right.
Now, in this room, you can see that there are 3 other doors. 2 back in the same direction as the store door you came through, and 1 in front of you.
So, I guess we just have to change the color of the flames.
Can we pick up the stones, or are they just?
Yep,
like...
you pull out one of the stones, comes out. Smells like a stone, looks like a stone, feels like a stone. A little heavy.
Like my skin.
Okay, I'll walk over and I'll drop it in.
What stone would you like to drop in?
Maybe we're doing the indigo one.
The indigo one? Very well. The indigo stone turns the flames a bright, brilliant purple color.
What were you saying, Esther?
Well, I guess it's too late now. So.
Did you want to try and do it with thaumaturgy? That'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
That worked.
Also, the hourglass starts to pour.
No, seems like we have a timer.
It's okay. You can wait.
Oh, sorry, I was kind of waiting for you to read more, Michael, but is that all that happens at the moment?
Oh yeah, that's all that happens.
Okay.
So, I'm going to see if opening the door on the other side leads anywhere. Then. Because if we're on a time limit, maybe this door is like leading to where we go.
Yep.
And there's like So I'll run over to the door across the room.
Alright, so you're running over to here?
Yep. Can I open it?
Yeah, you can open it. As you do so, you can see that there is a balcony that seems to lie just beyond here. 2 large wooden thrones rest on the balcony. Behind the thrones is a heavy red velvet curtain that stands between you and these 2 seats. The ceiling is 10 foot high here, and you can see out into a large chamber.
So the flames are behind the thrones, are they? Or
Yes. So the thrones are just here in this front area, and the flames are in that center area there. Unfortunately, there's no encounters here, so I can't exactly guide you guys any further. This is a sandbox dungeon crawl, so we move as fast or as slow as you guys do.
Yeah. Okay.
was there anything else that we in that riddle that indicated, other than the color, of how to activate stuff?
Negative. Okay. Also, after 30 seconds, the flames turn back to white, and another indigo stone reemerges.
Oh. Nothing happens in between me and the door?
No.
Okay, just in case, I'll shut the door and open it again.
Very well. I'm so glad that this party of adventurers involves.
Well,
well done.
To see
Congratulations.
the room that it leads to. I want to know if this door is what changes. If the color of the flame changes the way that this door leads to.
No, you believe that it is likely the stone, which matched the color of the flames that was thrown into the brazier, followed by the number of rounds indicated by the hourglass in the ceiling, were what determine what turns the colors from one to another.
Yeah, but we were trying to figure out what that means, because at the moment all we've got is
So I shut the
color and that's it.
So I shut the
Everything
door
else.
and I was gonna open it again and see if the room in front of me changed.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the... Never mind. No, nothing changes. Absolutely nothing.
Okay, so this has nothing to do with it. That flame. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah. No, I thought you were trying to figure out if the door had anything to do with the fire changing color. I was like, no.
Maybe the guy is purple.
Yeah, we were thinking if whatever, depending on the color, then that's what's behind the door.
No.
Yeah.
Nothing like
Okay.
Argento
then
wants
maybe-
to try something.
Are you gonna jump into the flames as we do this?
I'm going.
least
I
I'm
want to
pretty
take
sure
the
it's not
indigo stone and I want to drop it into the fire again.
Yep, once again.
Then jump
And I
in.
want to put my hand into it.
All right. You disappear.
He just disappears.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I was thinking next.
All right.
Do we go
We're going
after
to touch
him?
the
Or...
flame as well.
All right. One moment while I pull up this map. Bump, 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 bump. All right.
Or if we're all gonna jump in, I'll say Sir Lancelin, just keep putting this indigo stone back in. That way, if there's a way for us to come back, we can come back to that same flame. And then once we all come back, we can stop.
All right. One moment,
We're
please.
just testing out to see if this works out.
All right. Actually, you know what? I don't need the map just yet. All right. So, boop. Now. As you disappear within the flames, Argento, you are surrounded by a swirling vortex of purple flames that begin to lick in all directions. As they begin to move around one another, eventually they come still, as you are now standing at the top of what looks to be a loft. There is a pitched roof and a door in its center along its southern-facing wall. An unlit lantern hangs from the rafter and ropes dangle from a bronze bell that lodges firmly in a belfry 30 foot overhead. This room is filled with the sound of beautiful music, a melody so enchanting that it adds a bit of much-needed warmth to an otherwise cold and freezing room, something that bites at you even more, knowing that you are, of course, reptilian in nature, and the cold blood within you already struggles against the cold here. A cot heaped with furs rests in the northeast corner, surrounded by empty wine bottles. An oil lamp burning atop a table nearby silhouettes what looks to be a squat creature with two heads, sitting on the edge of the cot with a viol between its legs. It has crustacean-like claw appendages, and it grasps at the neck of the instrument while running a soft bow gently across its strings with what looks to be a human-like hand. This is the creature you see.
Wow.
And that is where we are going to end today's session.
That's not Irina.
It's true, but this is where Argento is. All right. Thank you very much. Also, do we have a cool? Oh, here we go. Do we have?
Two guards in one.
Do we have the instrument? Oh, we do. Hold on.
Harry.
Beautiful. There it is.
Is he
All right.
using his claw as the bow?
All right. Very spooky indeed. All right, and we will find out what happens next week when Argento, Demiro, Esther, and Vagag return. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we did go a little bit over time, mostly because I wanted you guys to, to end on something, you know, So yes, we got here in the end, so huzzah! But we have sadly run a little bit over time. So thank you everyone for coming and joining. Also, we have cat shot for Karen. Mia, oi. Hello.
No.
There we go. Cat says hello. No, cat is grumpy. She knows she's going to the vet tomorrow. She is grumpy-fish kitten. Anyway, yes, so thank you everyone for joining us today. We hope that you guys had a great time. I had a lot of fun. We had the big skeleton battle. We have a new party member who is now traveling with the group. And next time, hopefully, we will be able to watch as our character will, of course, I don't know what's going to happen here. Now, we did have 2 plot twist cards which have come into play. The first is in this scene here where we're going with not black and white. So there is going to be a twist here that we're going to keep up. And lastly, something found. Now, originally, these stones are not supposed to be just lying about all willy-nilly. But we have played this plot twist card, and in a twist of fate, the stones that they require or the stones that they have are here indeed. Also, Trusk. God, I'm going to try this. Hold on, bear with me. Trusalka. That's what I'm going with. Trusalka? Yes. First of all, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to watch previous episodes, you can check them out right here, where I'm going to post it immediately on YouTube. All our previous episodes are there currently. Here we go. There, and bam! All my live streams live on that YouTube channel in particular. I do have my own Dead Aussie Gamer channel, but that is for advice videos and the like. But you can find anything you would like here, anytime, anywhere. They're fun. The live stream stuff is quite enjoyable, and it also gives you an idea of what we're doing for the next week. Though we do try to involve as many people, regardless of when you decide to come and play with us. So yay! All right, gracias once again. Thank you to, of course, my wonderful players. Is this D&D? Yes, this is D&D 5th edition. We are playing, but we are ending for the night. We are, however, going to go and raid someone. We are going to go and raid the 4th Culture, who are a group of wonderful role players who are also playing D&D. They are just incredible and a lot of fun. But do be sure to give the channel a follow and tune in next time. The next time we will be active is actually tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, we are going to actually be restreaming our Through the Breach adventure, London Falls. I will be in chatting with folks and talking about the game as I'd done stuff. So yeah, come check us out tomorrow. It's a really cool kind of steampunk, cowboy, Wild West horror kind of game. So come and check that as well. And yes, thank you for the well wishes, Eric. And thank you everyone once again for all of your kind words and donations. Again, stick around for the raid, because the raid will, of course, earn you channel points, which you can use to influence games live as we play them. So yes, hurrah! Thank you once again to our sponsors, Hero Forge for the wonderful miniatures, Fantasy Grounds for the cool tabletop, Sirenscape for the cool tunes, and of course, you guys, because you guys are amazing and awesome, and thank you for just being a part of this awesome hobby of role-playing. Till next time, guys, as always, from us to you, game hard, or die trying. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Good morning, I mean.
Try not to die trying.
Yeah, try not to. Can't promise, though.